The first thing and the most important thing that I want anyone to follow is the same steps that I follow. Having the right mindset before going into business. Hey guys, my name is Shaw and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be sharing strategies and a bunch of insights that I learned along the way in my entrepreneurial journey. Creating a business, the upside, it's so much fun. You see so many people with all these flashy cars, you see them with flashy watches, and you probably want that life. Completely understandable. I was there wanting the same things as well. So I just wanted to share a very quick document going over the things that I followed, the things that I told myself, and maybe this helps you along your journey. The mindset that I told myself to have before starting a business is I accounted for all the things that I was currently doing, because a full-time job in itself requires a specific mindset, and starting a business while doing that requires expectation management, because you can't expect to become rich overnight. That's simply not gonna happen. It's the truth. It's not gonna happen. So this is what I told myself. Adopt a growth mindset, as in you're always a learner. You're always in the process of learning and always looking for other areas to grow. There's going to be a bunch of setbacks. You have to be ready to encounter them, and instead of seeing that as a loss, you need to see them as a learning opportunity. And the next thing, and probably the most important thing, you see all these people on YouTube talk about, oh, you need to be so disciplined, oh, you need to have time management, but they never tell you how to actually do it. The most important thing that you need to focus on is time management and discipline. You work a 9 to 5, which is taking at least 40 hours away every week. So you have to either wake up 3 to 4 hours before your job, do some work for the business, and then go to your job. Or you burn the midnight oil. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm 4 a.m. where I'm at, and I'm filming this video because I have to do this for me. Understanding how you focus and allocate time is going to be the most crucial thing in business. And the next important thing that I told myself was to be patient and was to have a long-term vision, because I'm not in it for quick cash. I'm in it to build a company. I'm in it to build an enterprise. So starting a business, the whole business creation process takes a lot of time, especially when you work a full-time 9 to 5. Like I said, 40 hours is gone towards that. There's nothing you can do. So you have to prioritize the high impact tasks that push your business forward. You know, it could be outreach, it could be sales, it could be client satisfaction, all those things. And something that my father always says is short-term pain equals long-term gain. How does this play here? Short-term pain, you're letting go of the things that, this is something I keep telling myself, you're letting go of these distractions, short-term pleasures for like a long-term success. And the next important thing that I told myself, given that I'm an engineer, is the risk of burnout. Because given that you're an engineer, you are tempted to work every single second, every waking second that you're up. You're like, okay, can I do this task within 5 minutes? Can I squeeze something that would take normally 60 minutes? You would tell yourself, you would psyop your brain into thinking, maybe I can do it in 5 minutes. Be that as it may, but most of the cases, that's not true. You have to set some time aside to rest and recharge. So this is what I personally do. I go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. I get good cardio in, I lift a bunch of weights, and then I come back, and that kind of resets to make sure that I don't burn out from what I want to do in the long term. Being prepared for sacrifices, that is something, it's extremely important, because you have to let go of instant gratification things for like a long-term success. And the next thing, this was something that I had to learn the hard way, was expecting financial uncertainty. Because when you start a business, you have to allocate some funds for, let's say, outreach, let's say automated outreach. How much money are you spending towards that? And you have bills to pay as well. So how are you going to juggle all of that? How are you going to make sure that there is less financial uncertainty. You have to do some financial planning. Do you have a financial, like a safety net? Do you have like an emergency fund? What do I mean by an emergency fund? Just have 6 months of your living expenses. Like if you go and open a bank account in any of the banks in America, they always say, do you have an emergency fund which covers 3 to 6 months of your bare minimum living expenses? So for something like that, you just take your rent, your car payment, your insurance payment, your utility bill, your groceries, all of that, you itemize it, and then you're going to say, okay, this, and this adds up to $3,000. So for 6 months, for me to live bare minimum, I need $18,000. So keep that aside. Do not touch that at all. Make sure it grows in some sort of way. And there you go. That's your financial safety net. And the last and the final thing is this building process. It's incremental. We have to focus on the daily actions. This is something my mentor taught me a while ago. And it is focusing on the daily actions and not tying your confidence, not tying your self-esteem and self-worth to the outcome. Why? You could ask me the same question. Why? You don't want to do that because the outcome is something that is out of your control. So what is in your control? Completing your daily tasks, completing the things that you set out to do that specific day, things that move the needle. The more you do that, the better and the outcome would reflect it. Just focus on the daily tasks. This is something I keep telling myself every single day. Because as an engineer, I get wrapped in my head thinking about how uncertain the outcome is. Why does that happen? Because I constantly tie myself to the outcome. It's that simple. It's truly that simple. Just completely detach yourself from the outcome. So you start focusing more on the daily actions. And this alone has helped me wonders. And I hope it helps you guys as well. Again, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, give me a like, share, comment, click the subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next set of videos that I'm going to be dropping, where I'm just going to be sharing about my entrepreneurial journey. I'm going to be sharing valuable insights, things that I learned, things that I'm implementing in my current business as we speak.